Y'all, so apparently Papoose and Claressa was playing chess and not checkers. Papoose lawyers up for himself and Claressa Shields and demands Remy Ma scrub W.Y.F.L freestyle diss track with cease and desist. Y'all, let's get into it. Hello and welcome back, Pillow Talkers. We spill the tea that everyone tries to hide. No gossip is off limits, no truth is untold. Grab your pillow and watch the stories unfold. Y'all know how hip-hop operates. Subliminal shots, diss tracks, back and forth freestyles, it's always been a part of the culture. But what happens when a battle leaves the studio and ends up typed out line by line in an official New Jersey court document? That's exactly what just went down. Hollywood Unlocked dropped a legal bombshell posting a leaked 3-page cease and desist letter sent directly from Papoose's attorneys to Remy Ma's legal team. Papoose is demanding that Remy completely scrub and pull down her latest freestyle diss track, W.Y.F.L, off every single platform, effective immediately. And this isn't just a basic letter warning her to stop. Papoose's team transcribed her actual bars into the court record and attached video proof from recent media interviews featuring himself and Claressa Shields to back up his case. So basically, he showed video proof that him nor Claressa ever said Remy's name and didn't make personal attacks at her. Y'all know how social media said that Papoose and Claressa was scared to say Remy's name? Also, as recent as Cam's interview, Claressa stated that she never had a personal problem with Remy and that she would rather jab her than TKO her when she was playing Cam Newton's game. Well, that was the plan the whole time. So today we are digging deep into every single page of these court documents where we are dissecting the legal strategy, breaking down the exact bars Papoose brought to the lawyers, and analyzing what this means for their ongoing court battle. Let's set the stage with the official paperwork so you understand the timeline here. On April the 10th, 2026, Remy Ma released her freestyle titled W.Y.F.L. On the surface, fans viewed it as a typical heavy-hitting Remy freestyle. But behind closed doors, Papoose and Remy are locked in an active family court case. Willie Shamel Mackey versus Reminisce Mackey, docket number FN02-000-2276-25 out of New Jersey. Just 8 days after the track dropped on April the 18th, Papoose's attorney, Shelly Albert, sent a formal notice to Remy Ma's lawyer, Diane Bowman. Listen to how the letter opens. Papoose's attorney writes that the recording consists of profane, insulting, and highly negative remarks directed toward my client. They go on to state that the content of the recording was designed specifically to demean and disparage him publicly. It serves no constructive purpose, particularly in light of the parties' ongoing matter. Notice that phrase, no constructive purpose. In civil and family court, if a lawyer can establish that an action was done purely to cause public harm or character damage while litigation is active, it opens up serious legal liabilities. Now, what makes the legal document so wild is that Papoose's lawyer literally typed out Remy's lyrics verbatim across pages 1 and 2 to create an official evidentiary record. Let's break down the exact bars Papoose's team felt crossed the line into legal disparagement. First, Remy tackles the long-standing industry ghostwriting rumors. For years, people in hip-hop claim Papoose wrote or helped with some of Remy's biggest hits. Remy addresses that directly, rapping the nerve of N-words claiming that they wrote these hits when their whole career they ain't never ghost wrote shh. Not for me or anybody else. You always acting like you helping N-words. Go help yourself. Remy is completely stripping away his pen game narrative in front of the world. But she didn't stop at music. She went after his money and his network, rapping, "I don't really brag enough, but you don't talk about prices when your bag is up. You keep talking numbers, but the numbers ain't adding up. I know how to network. I own a network." Then she throws personal jabs, touching on relationships, rapping, "I know you really hate my guts, cause you B words is really ugly, can't make this up." And finally, she rounds it off with a direct challenge. "You got beat with Rem, N-word say my name, you shy?" When you read these lines inside a rap song, it sounds like standard battle rap. But when you read these lines inside a legal letter sent to a family court judge, Papoose's team is framing this as premeditated public slander designed to damage his brand and is standing during ongoing settlement negotiations. So basically, Papoose is saying that this is messing up his public image to the point where it's impacting his money. Now, let's move to page 3 because this is the section everyone in commentary space is talking about. Papoose's legal team pulled out a very tactical maneuver. In the letter, attorney Shelley Albert explicitly notes that they have attached actual video links and clips of recent interviews featuring Papoose and multi-time world boxing champion Claressa Shields. Now, why would a lawyer attach media interviews of Papoose and Claressa Shields to a cease and desist letter? Because in those interviews, both Papoose and Claressa Shields went on record stating publicly that they harbor zero ill will towards Remy Ma. Papoose's legal team used these videos receipts to establish a clear baseline for the court. They are saying, look, our client Papoose kept his word. He stayed silent. He showed restraint and he refrained from public disparagement. Claressa Shields did the same. Yet Remy Ma turned around and dropped an aggressive diss track. By attaching those video clips, Papoose's lawyers are showing the court that Remy's track was an unprovoked, one-sided attack, contradicting any claim that she was simply responded to public disrespect. Papoose's lawyer then laid down 3 heavy legal arguments to force Remy's hand. Impact on their child. The letter specifically points out that a young child is involved. Papoose's team argues that putting permanent toxic diss tracks into the public sphere exposes their minor daughter to deeply inappropriate parental conflict that could cause long-term emotional harm as she grows up. And y'all remember just recently with the Cam Newton interview where Claressa touched briefly about the divorce and she stated that she feels like children shouldn't be involved? See now, the dots are definitely connecting. The document reveals that both legal teams were actively negotiating non-disparagement provisions behind closed doors. Releasing W.Y.F.L mid-negotiation is being cited as a bad faith move that inflames court tensions rather than de-escalating them. Papoose demands that Remy Ma immediately cease and desist from publishing, posting, or performing the song and pull it off of all streaming platforms.
Gotcha, bitch!
If she refuses, Papoose's team formally warns that they will file a motion to amend their family court complaint to add a formal count of defamation while suing Remy to cover all attorney fees and court expenses resulting from this dispute. This situation highlights a real dilemma in modern hip-hop culture. On one side, Remy Ma is an elite battle rapper, dropping freestyles and taking shots is what made her a legend. But on the other side, once you enter a courtroom with custody, assets, and non-disparagement clauses on the line, street rules no longer apply. The court listens to statutes, not bars. Papoose's team played a calculated chess move by entering those lyrics and interview receipts into the legal record before this situation escalates any further. What do y'all think? Is Remy Ma just doing what hip-hop artists do? Or did Papoose make the right legal play to protect his brand, his peace, and his family? I want to know y'all thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, hype me up, send a super thanks if you care to do so, and I'll see you in the comments.